All right, welcome back to the channel. It's Reactions, Rants, and Rabbit Holes, and we have somehow happily stumbled into. I have little to no memory of these memories from Toehider, and turns out it's a 47-minute and 47-second track. We are 27 minutes in. Fourth reaction starting now. Welcome back. Now, I am plenty prepared for the rest of this. The rocket boat instrumental had just taken place. Fist pumping and high fiving in slow motion as the sun sets. It tells us in the lyrical content that the rocket boat, after jamming two boats together and stealing a remote control car engine from a neighbor across the street on the porch, man. And then there's a very rather quick audio depiction of the camera leaving Earth and up to that dusty, distant planet. And we get back to our song, instrumental and bass, quick schmoko, bass solo, rocket boat complete. I didn't even see. Finally, we're still. So that was microwaving an old 16-bit video game console. It was rare, short-lived, one with not many games. You probably don't remember it. I went with what, the Neo Geo or whatever. I can't remember. There's a couple. We had a Pong, so I mean, it was one game, two dials. I mean, it had a wood grain finish. It was as 70s a video game console as you can get. But the bass solo, then as soon as the bass solo is over, then the rocket boat is complete. That video game. I didn't know. that was the camera going back into the distant, dusty planet. It was a lot better. It was a lot more descriptive in its audio messaging than I expected it to be. And I should have been patient. A rocket boat. Now, what the hell is up with that? So what happened is, I guess they're tapping into our hero's brain after all that. So it's interesting because, man, it's actually just really, storytelling is pretty good. Basically, I think they're saying Rollen sent they're live streaming from dude's brain. Their own memories because they want to remember shit, I guess. But it's only a premium service for his leaders and the rich. He found the file and he flipped a switch. I mean, this is pretty cool. Memories are valuable, but memories are malleable. At first, the stream was quite adequate, but every now and then, the memories seem to split. To vermin humans, the feathers flap. A rocket boat. Now, what the hell is up with that? Braylon, I don't remember this. Oh, explain yourself, boy, lest your noggin meets my fist. Oh, you're going to smack him up for job failure. That's a tough assessment. Memories are fallible and memories are malleable. It will go on. So it says, meanwhile, back on our soil planet Earth, the humans prepare for liftoff in their hastily built, untested spacecraft. Yeah, but you got a magical Phoenix stork-billed stork, or shoe-billed stork with Phoenix-esque powers. I mean, honestly, if the bird could build you the boat, you should probably believe he can keep you safe. I put some faith in the bird. right, we've got an audio depiction of a mind meld. That is, the humans and the far off Earth creatures have their minds melded together. All caught in a recall loop, awed and shocked. Stepping out from their boat craft, they feel so enlarged. I don't know. Let's just go. All right, that part's actually really cool, but it's hard to. So don't think or they'll think. Then we'll think and they'll think. Stop trying to stop. Let yourself think till the last thinks is thunk. I just think that's pretty cool. I mean, just the lyrical content has been incredible. Like I said, this is better storytelling than what Hollywood. Hey, I don't have to go see Borderlands. I wasn't gonna, but I can tell that this story is better written than their entire script was. That's much respect to the artist. Toehider, I have little to no memory of these memories. This is a hell of a story. It's getting interesting. Let's go. we're back to an audio depiction of the two humans and the giant shoe-billed stork slowly. Hey, if we didn't realize with its phoenix-esque powers and ability to carry the woman, the hoarder, out of her apartment to steal the boats and turn them into rocket boats, they're clarifying. Giant shoe-billed stork slowly exiting the rocket boat. But there's a space somewhere. Hold it back there. There's some mind to be made up. Place it where? Hold up back there. It's a mind to be made up. And then we go back into our everybody's getting out of the rocket boat. That's funny. Floating steps, weightless boots, almost buoyant wings. Is space just water but invisible? No. First the stork, then the two behind. They descend down the meager ladder held with gaffer and baling twine. I was just, my buddy, a guy I worked for, did the construction a few months back. 6 months ago or 5 months ago. Oh, yeah, because winter was, yeah. So back in the early spring, late winter, Eric, hey, Eric, you'll never see this, but I acknowledge your existence and the fact you hit a deer the other day. His brother, on the other hand, came out and country fixed that shit. Like, I mean, pro style. Baling wire has built a town or two. I'm just saying. So, very cool. This is awesome. Holy shit, what a twist. Now we know why they felt enlarged. Because this is like, they're wee alien creatures. Because size doesn't matter if your collective memories are worth keeping. Even if it is a streaming service for the elites. This is a hell of a story. I can't, a pear-sized planet. Yeah, you can be careful you don't step on that thing. Okay, hopefully you're following along with this at home. The lyrics, it's crazy. Their emperor speaks, guards stand down. I think I understand what's happened here as he peers down at Umbralian. And, sir, it's not my fault. It's our faulty brains, our anamnesis. Let's go. We're not done figuring, learning shit. Remembering of things from a supposed previous existence, often used with reference to Platonic philosophy, a patient's account of a medical history from medicine's point of view, and the Christian's part of the Eucharist in which passion, resurrection, and ascension of Christ are recalled. Oh, so the first one, yeah, I see. Medicine co-opted from a philosophical or spiritual word.
Anamnesis.
Amnesis.
Anamnesis.
Amnesis. Okay, wow. We have increased. So, their addiction to remembering and possibly remembering more, thus streaming, I guess, getting their jollies off, streaming the adventures of the shoe-built stork and the two dudes in the, or the two people in the space boat. They had all of 1.44 megabytes in their storage facility. Wow, your thoughts are so tiny. Here, the woman says as she pulls out her keys. Well, this should do you for the next 1,000 years or so. Oh, audio depiction of the girl taking a 2 terabyte USB stick. Oh my God, she's. Oh, the hoarder had exactly what the tiny little weirdos needed, and they admit that they got some. They're exploiting this stream for the elites and the leadership cast. So they've got their own moral issues. I'm not going to judge them because they're getting 2 terabyte USB stick right off her keychain and plugging it squarely into a swamp on the tiny planet. The data transmitter all lights up and lightning starts crackling directly into the new memory device. The horde of aliens all breathe a unison sigh of immense relief. Trying to hold on to their memories was exhausting. The swelling in their heads start to deflate. But all of that is just with our ears. So she's going to unite. She's a hero. She's saving the day. But I think we'll hear them we'll go back a little bit. Because, yeah, really small story. Man, these are tiny memories.
Understand what's happened here, and he peers down at Brilliant. Sir, it's not my fault, it's our faulty brains. I'd rather Nisus addiction has maxed out. Oh, 1.44 MB of my storage facility.
I made jokes at the beginning about the adventure we were going on. I mean, really, I didn't know. I just realized why everyone thinks I'm drunk and high and shit. It's because if I don't speak up, I don't get it doesn't project. And I got it maxed out. I might need a new mic at some point. But actually, it is good. I just have to project. But that's why I like it drunk. Oh, this is just, what a trip. What a trip. I think we're gonna finish it. Let's go. Let's get, man, their heads started deflating. A drive home was incredible. Or were they technically sailing? Is it flying if it's in a boat? Regardless, it was amazing. Somehow, in the process of those data transfer bends, the slate was cleaned inside the skulls of our Earthianic friends. The man is clearer now than ever. He lost. Okay. And we'll keep going. It looks like all things are working out. They don't need to use his brain to store no more. But it makes sense why he was able to, right? Because got a lot of memory up there.
The drive home was incredible. Or were they technically sailing? Is it flying if it's in a boat? Regardless, it was amazing. Somehow in the process of those data transfer bins, the slate was clean inside the skulls of our Earthianic friends. The man's clearer now than ever, now that he can't lock on the past. Reminiscing now no longer fills him with annoyance and aghast. It's like he's had some static scattered, sprinkled on his mind. But it's all sort of there still, but nothing else. Billion things and the endless message that ricochets, but who cares? You work it out eventually. Even if it takes another creature's thoughts to find out who you
Billion things will happen every day. Endless mess of shots and ricochets, but who cares? You'll work it out eventually, even if it takes another creature's thoughts to find out who you are. Even if it takes another creature's thoughts to find out who you are. Now, if you can project into your mind's eye type thing, and if you've been watching this movie in your head, I'm probably not a good narrator, but it's wonderful. I mean, this is a better story than half the movies I've watched in the last few weeks. And I really like movies. I do. It's exceptionally good storytelling, and my point is right there. There's heavy feels. Man, that's what I have Hallmark moments in the movie right there. No bullshit.
I know of the woman's childhood, for she's been known to overshare. But her problems are her own. It's not my place to go into them here. Suffice
I forgot the other day to link something correctly, and I hope I remember to link. I think The Hoarder is on the channel. I believe there's a standalone. Her story's got a standalone song.
to say she's sorting with her memory freshly cleaned. Her mind's much like her house now, is that so? Bursting at its
Okay, that's a cold ass line. I have a long enough memory to remember the stork build, or the shoe build stork. Third time I failed on that one. The shoe build stork rescued her from a towering newspaper fire surrounded by debris and flames, and he had to rescue her because all she found was radios, not a single phone, all tuned to channel 49. to say that her mind is freshly cleared, that's it's cold. It's cold. You know, burnt the fuck down. A little more realistic. I'm just saying. I feel for people who lose shit in a fire, even if it was a hoarder. Fires suck. They steal all your fucking memories and give you nothing in return. I knew someone who lost everything to fire once, and that gave them posters of stress, right? They never forgot. Appears to have lost his hyperthymesia at this point. I got to put these all together. This actually turned out a little better than I could have hoped, because I know when I punched out from work. I know when I push record. I don't know. Yeah, this next, and on that thumb drive were some Earth films, mostly lighthearted and kind. The Tiny Planet people watched them, and they thought they were quite nice. And just the reference of film. This would just make, animated, live action, doesn't matter. It's a hell of a good story. I'm very impressed. Very impressed.
On the drive there were some Earth films, mostly lighthearted and kind. The Tiny Planet people watched them, and they thought they were quite nice. And as for Graylian, well, he was soon promoted to Archduke, for the Emperor was most impressed. And the Shoebill Stork said nothing, mainly 'cause he cannot speak.
And it goes right on. So Brailian, he got promoted because the Emperor was most impressed. And the Shoebill Stork said nothing, mainly because he cannot speak. There's straight up kick-ass humor. I mean, I can't heap on enough praise. I really can't. And I'm not special, I know. And I just be whatever you want to take from it. But I think this is exceptional. Because the story's very coherent, right? You can, not at first. Shit, it was all over the place, right? You didn't know. But, I mean, adventure, there's heart of gold in there, there's a silver lining. Some very dark moments, some upbeat moments. I mean, it had it all.
Said nothing, mainly 'cause he cannot speak. He
am so glad somewhere in this adventure I played it. You should be able to hear it, because that is, you won't unhear it. I think you only need to hear that bird make its noise once. You'll remember it.
And the humans looked at each other, filled their cheeks with air and arms. And now they didn't get together in case you were gonna.
We're going back. We're making everything it could be worth, because we didn't get to hear that line. But they didn't get together, in case you're curious. If you thought there was a love triangle involved in this story, no, it was mostly a hero's journey, and a big, I mean, honestly, it's just a weird sci-fi tale from the outer limits.
Most impressed. And the shoe-built dog said nothing, mainly 'cause he cannot speak. He just bowed his head and rapidly clicked his giant shoe-shaped beak. And the humans looked at each other, filled their cheeks with air and arms. And now they didn't get together in case you were gonna ask. Oh, they just drove through, sailed that rocket boat, landed safely back on Earth. So whilst the memories make a much of what we're not, I'll tell you what, so much of who we are is what we have forgot. I'm sure you have your questions, such as how do they breathe in outer space?
No! So whilst our memories make up much of what we're not, I'll tell you what, so much of who we are is what we have forgot. I'm sure you have your questions, such as how did they breathe in outer space? No, we trusted the bird. I got that one. I'm very, I gotta say it, as assessing myself, remembering what we just went through, because I'm going to put them all together into one big, it should be just one thing. I think you should see what we just went through. I don't think we should spread it out at all. I believed in the bird. If the bird could build us a rocket boat, we ain't got to worry about breathing. It was like over there when you were space famous, and in the background there was the flight of the Navigator. The kid didn't have to worry. If the morphing ship can pick you up and keep you safe, you're going to be cool. You're probably going to get home with a feel-good ending. I'm just saying. So, such as how did they breathe in outer space? Who cares? I wish I could answer, but my brain is fried. I got to fly. Some other time, cool. Goodbye. Holy shit, an epic. Wow. Unbelievable. $47.47 is what it says over there. Holy smokes. I think I left it all in the reaction. Later.